Good morning, everyone. Well, except for the one Gabriel Enrique fan who is dissatisfied, and Robert had my back. See, that's why I believe I can be myself, share my opinions, and if Robert and I disagree, we'll find a place in the comments and figure it out, or admit all opinions are for entertainment purposes only and move on. But when you just come out of the blue and tell us how we shouldn't exist or we shouldn't do this or the channel's not worthy because enough of your idolized artist isn't on the channel, well, we have to come back at that. That's ridiculous. That was technically the fifth Gabriel reaction on the channel. And I mean, I don't want to be an a-hole, but sometimes I think that artist is faking it. I don't know if it's true. That whistle note was something amazing, and I'm not actually hating on the guy. I was very impressed and happy that it was a positive message. I said all that. I even referenced was a rarely seen artist on the channel, but funny enough, that wasn't reflected upon just, I looked at your channel and how dare you? How dare I what? Try new artists, as Robert pointed out? I know. I should worship at your altars of sacrifice, not my own. So today we're coming back with some High Res the Rapper song that he released on Twitter to start. I think he's testing the waters. Thing is, I don't actually know the title. I have no clue. I can't see a title on it. Now it's probably in the song, so that's fine. I am gonna come back with the Tucker number 6 because here, if everybody else is ignoring Robert Kennedy, we could at least listen and say, is he right or wrong? At the very minimum, I want to know how come Ange and I, neither one of us have eczema, but Sam, our kid, does. So, I mean, what is that? Where'd she get that from? What, that just come out of the blue? It's in the, Ange and I watched the Tucker last night, so it's in there. I'm not saying I agree with everything or disagree, but I certainly know we can have the conversation, and we better start worrying about everybody who wants the conversation to be one-sided only, as with the Gabriel fan. It's just ugly. It's ugly. I don't like the thought leaders that march in the street and burn local residents and businesses to the ground. I still have to listen to their messaging. Well, I have to know what's being said. I certainly don't believe it's right, but I have to listen so I can make what they called an informed decision. Now, I'm not going after anybody personally. I'm just saying I know he's not everyone's favorite, but at the same time, quite a few people who like the way he calls things. Now, we all have our whatevers that people will judge us by. But in the big picture right now, with who's taking a shot at stirring it up, poking the hornet's nest, shaking the bear, I'm gonna go with Tucker. I really am. Now, I got a couple other stories I was watching. I actually think this I watched this John Stossel, Chris Rufo story. It's very interesting because my dad told me that's all bullshit yesterday, and that experience and value are what get you ahead in life. And he doesn't understand. The dog. That there are quotas, prerequisites, and other. See, dog wanted to be. Hi, Pancho. Did you want to come and say hi? The kitty used to say hi. He'd meow. No, we don't got none of that. But you definitely want to tuck in there, don't you? Okay. So we were talking, and he just has zero clue. And I thought it was interesting because I didn't actually, I know who Chris Rufo is. Followed him for a while. But I didn't realize a legitimate journalist and did a story, it appears, and all of a sudden people started sending him stuff. Is why we, learned about internal memos from Coke and certain corporations because 50-year-old white men don't inspire. I understand why my detractors don't like me because, my God, I'm just, my moldy house and my inability to pay my bills definitely screams of privilege and value. Because we're going to the bank on $1.75 a day. There's privilege for you. What a joke. What a fucking joke. And I don't agree that we can't teach this country is somehow special for oppression. That is just a straight up lie. Oh, did we partake in it? Hell yeah. Lots of really, really horrible things. But the history of all that horror show that I won't like it, I'm oppressed. That goes back to the dawn of time. STFU. Dawn of time, you do not get to pick and choose. Nobody does. We have already, thank God, come far enough to be able to go, no, wait. Your argument seems a little focused on one part of history and not history as a whole. Do you know everything that came before the item that you are arguing about matters? That you can't just pluck something out of time and say, I'm going to fix this. I need to be repaid for this only. Well, no. We need to go back before it. What made that happen? What made that happen before that? So on and so forth. Otherwise, ain't no better than the shit you're trying to get your payments for or you're trying to get fixed. Oh, it was this way. Well, you want to do that again. So if you're just trying to repeat the past, you know what I mean? That's just to authoritarians and a-holes who believe that somehow they're going to make all the same mistakes of the past, but make things better. I don't think it's going to happen. And that submarine, finally, is a perfect example of where they took, it appears, no kidding, Ren and Knox Hill. All up in the same neck of the woods, huh? Very cool. Much respect. Let's throw that out for people to check out. The submarine. I gotta think. Now you've got Cameron out there. They're all saying they knew Monday that it imploded. So first and foremost, I admit I'm not on the side of the submariners. I'm not. At the same time, I believe the story of their demise has been used to distract everybody from a lot of stuff. I watched that some of that whistleblower hearing, the parts that were fed to me, and very interesting how everybody, hey, how many times do they kick it at the top of the world at Everest and that makes mainline news for a week straight? Because they're up there just left and right. I just looked at a picture, like 5, 6, 8 dudes up at the top, all at the same time. Oh, I'm special. I got a golden ticket. So I think they used it. No, I don't think. It appears that they use that story to distract people from other stuff. And, here's the reason I'm going to just keep working the edges until they kick me off and I got to go to another platform. If they could just get away with that all the time and we're not allowed to talk about it, that is problematic. Right? It just is. All right, I'm going to go do some reactions.